Hi, and welcome to the short tutorial by Utah Canna on how to apply with Utah's EVS system to obtain your medical cannabis card. My name is Daniel, and I'll be assisting you through this process. Keep in mind, the entire process doesn't take very long, but there are several things you need to do along the way. But before we actually begin, please be aware that you'll be needing to have some specific pieces of information on hand, including your date of birth, your social security number, and a government-issued ID, which can be your driver's license, a military ID, or even a U.S. passport. Okay, so now that we have those on hand, let's get started by opening up your web browser. Begin by typing evs.utah.gov into your search bar. And when you click enter, you'll be taken to the Utah ID homepage. Now, if you already have a Utah ID username and password, you can enter it here now and be immediately taken to EVS. But if you don't have one, just do the following. First, click on Create an Account. You'll be taken here. On this page, you'll need to enter a valid email address. Now, the nice thing about this website is, if you already have made a Utah ID in the past, but forgot that you did so, the text already exists will appear underneath your email address when you completely type it in, letting you know that you already have a current account. If that happens, just click the Forgot Password link and follow the sequence there to recover your password. Otherwise, type in your email address and click the Submit button. After submitting, you'll be taken here, where you'll be required to validate your email address with a verification code. The code was sent to the email you previously entered, so you'll need to go to your email and open the message sent to you by Utah ID to retrieve it. Once you've retrieved and submitted the code, you'll be taken here. Go ahead and enter your first and last name, as well as a unique username to create your account. Finally, click Submit. Here, you'll be prompted to create a password for your account. Make sure it follows the requirements, as anything else will not be allowed. After you've entered a valid password, and once again click Submit, you'll be taken back to the Utah ID homepage, where you will enter the username and password from the account you just created. Enter them here now and click the Sign In button to finally be taken to EVS. Now, Utah's system is still a bit glitchy at times, so if you're not immediately redirected here, don't worry. Simply go back to your browser search bar and type in again evs.utah.gov to be taken to this page. Once here, click the Patient Registration button to be taken to the registration page. Fill in all the required fields. It's important to remember here that you must enter your name exactly as it appears on your government-issued ID. Anything else will result in errors during your medical card application process. When you're finally done entering your information, click Register to be taken to the registration confirmation page. And finally, click the Click Here link to be taken to the EVS homepage. One more thing to note. If you've been using your mobile phone to fill any of this out, you may run into some issues. These directions work best with a desktop computer, so if you have any problems, please just keep that in mind. Okay, so this is where you will click on Tracking Inbox to be taken to the next page. Go ahead and click the New button to finally be taken to the application page. As you can see here, all the required fields have a red circle next to them. Start by clicking the Applicant Type drop-down menu and selecting the option, I am applying for myself. Once selected, you will see some of your information get automatically filled. Fill in the rest. Once you're done filling in all the required fields, scroll down, be sure to check the Patient Acknowledge box, and then click Save and let the page refresh. You'll notice here that some things have changed. First, you'll see a new row of tabs, and second, you'll see a new progress bar at the top with a green circle above the word Draft. If you don't see these changes, it means that your application is missing some required information. So just fill in the missing parts and click Save once again. But if you do see these changes, go ahead and scroll down the page and click the Save and Submit certification button. Once you've done that and the page refreshes, you'll notice that the green circle is now above the words Awaiting Certification, meaning that you are now ready to be seen and certified by a QMP. All right, congratulations. You've just finished your application with Utah State. If you're watching this from the Utah Canna website, please remember that there are still 2 more steps you need to take. Number 1, filling out your intake form, and 2, creating an appointment with us to see a QMP. Thanks again for watching this tutorial by Utah Canna, and we'll see you in the next one.